Welcome, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. This is week 6 of our time away from massage therapy, and I'm going to light a candle for today. And this weekend is Beltane weekend. Well, yesterday was Beltane, May Day, which is often about fiery transformation and basically working with fertility and new growth, spring. All those kind of elements are what occur at this time of year. And so it's good to recognize where we are at in that chain of events. Are we at a place of transformation? Just noticing what's percolating up within you. Are you looking forward to change? Can you see change around you? Can you embrace it? Are you resisting it? Just noticing what that brings up for you at this time. And just sitting in an easy pose, legs crossed, and we'll take a few moments to just breathe. Breathe into your body, getting grounded, centered into who you are, into this day, into your breath, that which sustains you, your beloved breath, which you cannot do without on a daily basis. So today we're going to start with back bends, and again I'm using the book Yoga for Breast Care, which I've been following along with this for Bobby Cannell's work. And basically, the back bends have a lot to do with opening the chest, connecting to the heart chakra. In Chinese medicine, breast disease is considered a disease of melancholy. And acupuncturists would work on raising the qi energy. And in terms of yoga, the breast and chest are connected to that heart chakra energy, the seat of the soul. If the breasts are sinking energetically or physically, a yoga teacher would encourage the student to lift and open her chest. And so back bends are helping with that. They help to elevate the mood. They encourage that directing the mind outward, directing the body outward, lifting the chest and spirit. By working with them, they can help to alleviate anxiety and depression, which can weaken the immune system. So I'm just going to get set up here. What we're going to start with is to do a stretch face up in bound eagle pose. And this pose supports expansion of the lungs and the breasts, as well as toning breast tissue and the neck. It facilitates circulation through the lymph nodes around the breasts, armpits, and groin. It also improves respiration, regulates the thyroid, and checks low blood pressure. To begin with, you want to place a block right here this way in a horizontal position on your mat, and then a blanket in front of that. So just putting this blanket right down, folded in front of the block. And you can use a strap to hold your legs together if you want. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go sideways here. And I'm just going to bring the moving down a little bit farther so you can see where I'm at here. So sideways on your mat, and your knees are going to be coming outward, so you're bending them together and then outward with the soles of your feet together. And leaning back on your elbows, you're going to position your back over that block. It should be horizontally under your breastbone. And if you can lie farther back with your head on the floor, onto the blankets, with the palms facing each other, down by your side, and letting your knees and hips just open up. So just breathing into that. You can also bring your arms up over your head, and then they can reach back and cross to feel for each elbow. So if you can't go all the way back, you can just be on your back like this. Okay, if you can, you can reach back like that. Okay. Reaching back like this. Feeling that expansion in your chest, opening up your thighs. And just breathing into that. Okay, good. And then you can come up slowly. You can roll to your side, or you can just come straight up from that. So the next pose we're going to do is the inverted staff pose with cross bolsters, or you could do a modification against chairs. It helps to create mobility in the spine and shoulders, as well as releasing tension in the diaphragm, as it allows the breath to deepen and refreshes the internal organs. It increases circulation throughout the adrenals and counteracts depression. It also helps to relieve physical and mental fatigue and to soothe tender breasts. It is both energizing and restful. So this one, we're going to place a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, you can use a couple of blankets or a pillow. We're going to put that bolster horizontal on the mat, and then you can put 2 blocks on either side of it if you have blocks against that bolster, and a folded blanket in front of that. So what you want to do is sit at the base of your bolster with your knees bent. So I'll just bring this around with your knees bent and your feet on the floor. And again, you're going to lie back and align yourself along the center of the bolster, so your whole spine is in alignment with that, and your head is touching the blanket on the floor. So again, you might not be able to get back that far. If you aren't, just you can hang out here, feeling that extension in your spine, in your torso. If not, you can go all the way to the floor, allowing your shoulders to hang free. And I'm just going to move this because it's tight there. So just getting comfortable, right? If you can only go here, you can have your hands supporting your head, or you can come all the way down, bringing your head on the floor, your arms behind you, straight out, or they can come across, or they can just relax to the side. You want to just feel the stretch and pull in your upper torso. And then you can extend one leg at a time straight out in front of you. So you've got that expansion all the way through your groin, your thighs, your feet extending down and out, your upper torso moving all the way back and down to your shoulders and your arms and hands and your head. Fully supported on the floor, just breathing into this. So we can come out of that by bending our knees. We can go either straight up or we can go roll onto the side and come up. Okay, so now I'm going to just move on to the next pose. And that's the camel pose. So we can move our blocks away and our bolster and just have our blanket there so we can put our knees on that. This pose uplifts and energizes the upper torso. It relieves tension in the chest and breasts, as well as mobilizing the spine and breasts and armpit. It really can help to lift the spirits. So to begin, place a folded blanket, like I had said, and then kneel on it with your hands on your waist. So you're going to be going like this. You might not be able to see all of me, but your hands on your waist here. And then slowly bring your hands down your thighs, the back area, not the front. Bring your shoulders back. And if you can like reach towards your feet. So you can go down towards one foot and reach that way. Or if you are unable to do that, you can have a chair behind you or just a bolster like this, which is what I'm going to be doing today. So reaching back against the bolster, you can have a couple pillows. Looking forward, feeling that expansion in your chest. You're on your knees, your feet, the tops of your feet are firmly on the mat, toes pointing behind you, and you're thinking of just extending behind, looking forward straight ahead. And breathe here for 10 breaths. Good, and then you can slowly come out of that. And then release. And then we'll end by doing a 4-foot pose, which is what helps to transport energy to the upper chest, the lungs, and breasts. It helps to develop self-confidence, willpower, and emotional stability, and rejuvenates the nerves. It also brings elasticity to the spine and strengthens the back muscles. So you're going to lie flat on your back with your arms by your sides, palms down. Bend your knees. So you're going to be lying like this. Bend your knees. Keeping your legs hip-width apart and bring your feet in close to your hips. And you're going to reach your hands to hold your ankles if you can, as you're lying down on the floor. And then slowly you're going to peel up off the floor if you can. So you can just, if you can only get to this part, like a little bit, that's fine. You're just going to be like thinking about bringing your shoulders in and looking forward up to the ceiling and just breathing there, feeling that expansion in the front of your thighs, your chest lifting up. You don't want to crank your neck too much, just let it be relaxed. And just feeling yourself opening here for 5 breaths. And letting yourself slowly come down. And breathing there. Excellent. Okay, I'm just going to lift this up here again. So what I'd like to do is end with a song from Lisa Thiel, who does this fairy song, Beltane fairy song.
Dance, dance in the month of May, dance, dance for the Queen of Fae. Oh, my sisters, dance and sing, dance around the fairy ring. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Celebrate the return of life, dance, dance in the warm sunlight. Oh, my brothers, dance and sing, dance around the fairy ring. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
Celebrating new growth and life and energy.
Dance, dance in the pale starlight. Oh, my sisters, dance and sing, dance around the fairy ring. La 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 la, la 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 la.
There they are dancing around the maypole.
Dance, dance in the month of May, dance, dance for the Queen of Fae. Oh, my sisters, dance and sing, dance around the fairy ring. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Celebrate the return of life, dance, dance in the warm sunlight. Oh, my brothers, dance and sing, dance around the fairy ring. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Dance, dance when the moon is bright, dance, dance in the pale starlight. Oh, my sisters, dance and sing, dance around the fairy ring. La 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 la.
There you go. Beautiful song to enjoy now that we're into May. I'm looking forward to seeing you all soon, in about 3 weeks. Until then, take good care of yourselves.